Yo, what is going on guys, welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video here on my channel. So since we're just going over the weekly mark since the initial release of Season 7 and obviously the Battle Pass, which includes many cosmetics within it, I figured in today's video that I'd rank all the cosmetics that came new in the Season 7 Battle Pass from worst to best. If you guys don't already have the Battle Pass, then you can obviously use this video as a kind of review. However, if you do already own the Battle Pass, then you've kind of got the best of both worlds watching today's video, because you may see a skin that you want to tear up towards in order to unlock, or simply get XP in order to actually upgrade to the selectable style of your choice, or what you prefer to wear the skin as. Either way, like I mentioned before, there's going to be something for everybody in today's video, regardless of whether you own the Battle Pass or not. And this video honestly took me a really long time to record, edit and actually list these skins or cosmetics within the Battle Pass in the particular order of worst to best, because there's some really cool looking cosmetics in this Battle Pass. I'd say it's the best we've seen so far in Fortnite Battle Royale's history. So make sure if you do go on to enjoy today's video that you're leaving a like in the video down below before you leave or by the end of it, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not already and want to see more future Fortnite content, and make sure to hit the bell to allow all notifications to come through to you guys as soon as I upload, when I upload some new Fortnite content. With that being said, quickly before we jump into the list itself, I'd just like to quickly announce that me and 3 of the buddies are not only teaming up and giving away 2,800 free V-Bucks, we're upping the ante right here and giving away 50,000 plus V-Bucks. That's right, each of us, there's going to be 4 involved, obviously including myself, and we're donating each to this giveaway to play our part, a set of 13,500 V-Bucks to give back to our subscribers for the Christmas season, and the giveaway winner will be announced in the first uploads of the new year. All you need to do to enter this giveaway is simply subscribe to my channel and the channels listed at the top of the video description down below under the title of the giveaway being a 50,000 free V-Buck giveaway. Good luck to everybody who'd like to enter, and also for additional entries and a higher chance to win, make sure you're checking the pinned comment on today's video and following the steps mentioned within that comment. But with that being said, let's hop straight into ranking every cosmetic within the Season 7 Battle Pass from worst to best. So to kickstart our list off today guys, coming in at the number 20th spot we have the Ice Cube back bling. Now by all means, I don't think this actually looks bad or that bad. There's many worse cosmetics within Fortnite Battle Royale, however there's many other really cool cosmetics within this Battle Pass. You also have to understand that you unlock it at tier 55, which is quite a climb for a back bling that isn't too unique, and the reason I say that is because the similar structure and shape of this is presented that we previously saw in a back bling being free in the Lil Kev back bling for completing 3 very easy challenges, and obviously everybody has a shaped and structured back bling like this for completely free, being the Lil Kev back bling, which is ultimately Kevin the Cube if you guys don't know the reference to Kev or the name included within that back bling right there being Lil Kev. So that's why it's in the number 20th spot. I don't think I'll be rocking it at all, to be honest, because ultimately it was very predictable in terms of like the style or the theme to it being an ice cube, as we saw a winter and Christmas theme coming for Season 7 a mile off. So that's why this is in the number 20th spot, the Ice Cube back bling. Speaking of a predictable style cosmetic, jumping into the number 19 spot we have the Abominable Axe. Now this is basically the same theme and overall design, however in a harvesting tool from what we saw in the Ice Cube back bling. It literally might as well be called the Ice Cube harvesting tool or pickaxe. Obviously we've seen similar structured back blings to the Ice Cube, however I nearly tied these 2 cosmetics, the Abominable Axe and the Ice Cube back bling, simply because they follow the same theme. However, I believe the Abominable Axe to be a little bit better because it's unique in terms of the overall shape and structure in its specific category being a harvesting tool. So that's why this is in the number 19th spot, the Abominable Axe. Coming in at our number 18th spot we have the Glider. Now this is obviously a tie to the Der Burger set, obviously having the sound effect at the end of glider. So yeah, this is basically just a glider fit for the Der Burger kind of outfit, and overall to basically top the set off of the Der Burger kind of set if you have the Beef Boss skin, and now the Onesie skin in the Season 7 Battle Pass, which ultimately, I mean, it was very predictable it was going to be coming to the game and very long overdue. I think they should have added this when the Beef Boss skin initially came to the item shop, so that's why it's in the number 18th spot. Not a bad cosmetic, but one that's very predictable and we should have seen a while ago now. Next in the number 17th spot we have Ramirez, being a new pet and character in the pet section of Fortnite, being the new implemented feature that we saw firstly in Season 6's Battle Pass. He's not a bad cosmetic, and obviously I have no hate towards hamsters whatsoever. I actually really like hamsters, but this little guy right here doesn't jump out to me as something that's really innovative and really like cool looking that I'd want to rock it all the time compared to a lot of the other pets anyways. And not only that, but some of other back blings also included within the Season 7 Battle Pass. Like I said, none of these cosmetics I would describe anywhere near the word bad. However, you have to understand that in this Battle Pass they've really upped the ante this time in terms of the creativity and the innovations and stuff like that. Not only in terms of the skins that we actually unlock, but the selectable styles we can also unlock on top of that for the skins. They've done a phenomenal job, and honestly one of the best in Fortnite history in terms of what's included within the Battle Pass. So that's why this is in the number 17th spot, the Ramirez pet. Coming in at the number 16th spot, we have the Royal Air Glider, which is absolutely insane looking in my opinion. It's a very different kind of colour scheme in a simplistic manner, put together and thrown on the default kind of structure of a glider, and I think it works really well. I think this will look insane on some combinations of obviously what you choose to wear as your skin, back bling and harvesting tool, and it will really complement the outfit overall. The reason it's in the 16th spot is because of the fact it's only a glider, and compared to other gliders that we've seen previously in this Battle Pass and throughout others in terms of disappointing gliders, I think it outshines all of them as to be one of the best Battle Pass gliders that you can actually unlock in Fortnite history. Coming in at our number 15th spot, we have the Perfect Present back bling. Now, this is a really cool design back bling, don't get me wrong. To fit the Christmas theme, it's not too tacky and it's not too overwhelming, and it has a very simplistic eye-catching design of a wrapped heavy AR in Christmas wrapping paper. It looks really cool with the combined Christmas present on the back of your character. I kind of feel like at the same time though that this, despite having a very clean and simplistic design, is missing something, and obviously it's very predictable in terms of appealing to the winter or Christmas theme that we're now currently going through in real life and in Fortnite Season 7, so that's why it's in the number 15 spot, the Perfect Gift back bling. But now moving on to our number 14 spot, we have the Tactical Slayer, which is basically the glider to go with this kind of evil Santa Claus looking character. And obviously we had a previous kind of Christmas appealing season in Fortnite Season 2 where we saw none of the sort kind of correlating cosmetic or any kind of, you know, design similar to a sleigh or a Christmas sleigh glider, and that's why it's in the number 14 spot, because it's a unique innovation also appealing to the Christmas theme that I don't think we'll be seeing again, because once a Christmas sleigh glider is made, I doubt they're going to make any more or redesign them. They'll just simply add selectable styles, so this will stand as one unique glider within Fortnite's history. Moving on to our number 13th spot, we have the Remus Wolf. Now this is a new pet implemented in the Season 7 Battle Pass and is my favourite pet within Fortnite Battle Royale right now. Why? Well, the selectable styles are so kind of like different from each other. Firstly, we have the overall design of the wolf, which is basically a normal wolf design. Then we have the School Trooper wolf, which obviously you guys know is a very popular skin, the School Trooper, and everybody wanted it, and now it came back to the item shop this year in Halloween's Fortnitemares event when Halloween was going on in real life, and everybody wanted that skin. So having a School Trooper dog as a pet, it kind of just ups the ante even more. And the final selectable style innovation being the Ice Wolf, which is basically like a wolf made out of ice or just an ice carved wolf, whatever, is a really nice cool touch, no pun intended, to the pet design of this wolf. And honestly I think it's the best looking pet within Fortnite Battle Royale right now, which deserves the spot at least of the 13th place. Cranking down close now to our top 10 spot, in the number 12 spot we have the Rickety Runner Glider. Now this honestly is my favourite glider in Fortnite Battle Royale overall right now, not only because of the unique kind of sled or sleigh design that's very simplistic and made out of wood and everything, that it's using kind of material to keep it afloat when it's gliding over the map, but it has its own personal kind of mascot, or even a pet integrated into a glider if you will, of this kind of oversized baby penguin. And not only is he animated in a way as if he's gliding like, or surfing on the glider should I say, but he also kind of falls off it and then basically flies around when you're pulling out the glider in order to get back on it, and I think that's a really awesome touch. Honestly my favourite glider in Fortnite right now. Let me know if you guys agree with me in the comment section down below, and I definitely think this guy, or this glider should I say, or both of them, is definitely worthy of the number 12 spot. In the runner-up spot for the top 10 slot we have all the harvesting tools. Now the reason I chose to combine all of these is because of the fact they're all for the selectable style skins, 3 of which we actually now have in the Season 7 Battle Pass. Prior Battle Passes have only had 2 selectable style skins, being the Tier 1 and Tier 100 skin, so now we have 3 pickaxes for these 3 different individual characters, and as you can see on screen here are the 3. The first one being kind of like a staff, which is for the Ice King Tier 100 skin, the second one being for the Zenith skin, which is kind of like a blowtorch, and the final one, which is the best out of these 3 in my opinion by far, the Lynx pickaxe, obviously that goes with the Lynx skin. Now the first 2 harvesting tools I just mentioned, being the staff like harvesting tool and the blowtorch like harvesting tool, don't really bring anything new in terms of the shape or structure to an innovation of a harvesting tool, but there's something about this Lynx pickaxe. It's really cool, clean, and obviously there's selectable styles to change the colour. There is also selectable selectable styles for this Staff Ice King harvesting tool. However, I don't have a picture of that just yet because you have to unlock it and obviously obtain the selectable styles through unlocking progressive kind of stages towards it. So hopefully it looks cool after you basically unlock all the stages and selectable styles for it. But based off the balance of combining all of them, obviously the Lynx pickaxe being really good and then these two kind of not much so, I think it's not more deserving than the number 11th spot, which is why I've ultimately placed it here, like I said, in the number 11th spot. Crunching the list now down to a top 10, we have in the number 10th spot the Ice Mantle back bling, which is obviously the back bling that goes with the Ice King set, which is the tier 100 skin. This is the first kind of innovation for a split back bling in a sense because we have two kind of sides. Obviously we have one strand of material down the left shoulder and the same symmetrical design on the right hand shoulder at the same time. It almost reminds me of kind of a king warrior in history, I don't know what period from, but wearing this and obviously being re-implemented and redesigned to fit the Ice King theme. A lot of you in the comment section might be able to identify this as being the tier 100 skin back bling straight away due to the first initial colour scheme. However, there are also selectable style upgrades to this to complement the upgradable styles to the tier 100 ice skin, and the selectable style colour upgrades consist of the colour red, the colour white, and also the final stage being the colour gold. Even without these selectable styles, this back bling is worthy of the number 10 spot simply because of the unique innovative design of a two-part back bling, obviously not being a whole cape, a two-sectioned cape with two strands down the sides, and I honestly don't think this would have anywhere near the effect it does when actually playing in game or being noticeable if it was just one simple cape with the same design, which is worthy most definitely of earning the number 10 spot in today's list. So predominantly moving on to the actual skins within the battle pass now, coming in at the number 9 spot is the stage 1 Lynx character. Now I had to separate her from the final stage because honestly they're completely different and you wouldn't associate the two if you saw them as different skins side by side. You would never think that the selectable styles would go all the way to the max tier from this skin. Like, this girl literally looks like a social justice warrior, obviously someone who had daddy issues, went to art school, failed, is in 20 grand debt from a student loan and knows everything about the world, is at peace with it. And oh yeah, one more thing, is probably most likely vegan and lets the whole world know about it in any conversation she has for the first time meeting a stranger. It just doesn't stand out to me as a really cool skin that I would actually remember for a stage 1 skin. It might actually in terms of how bad it is, but I will never be seen rocking this at stage 1 of the Lynx character, which is why it's in the number 9 spot right here, being the stage 1 Lynx skin. Moving on to our number 8 spot, showing a similar trend to the last spot of the stage 1 Lynx skin, we have the stage 1 Zenith skin. Now this isn't a bad looking skin, honestly. If it came to the item shop, I guarantee a lot of people would buy it, however not for 2,000 V-Bucks in its stage 1 form. Originally the first thing that comes to mind when I look at this stage 1 skin is the comparison made to the stage 1 Dire skin in terms of how plain and bland this character is, literally seeming like a nose skin dressed up for a certain environment or kind of like situation. As we saw with the Dire skin, he was like a kung fu character, and this guy's basically just prepped for the winter that's coming ahead. I do believe he's better than the social justice warrior, which is why he ranks above the stage 1 Lynx skin in the number 8 spot as the stage 1 Zenith skin. Creeping close to our top 5, in the number 7 spot we have the Ice Yeti skin known as Trog. Now Trog honestly isn't anything that I would want to wear within the game because it almost seems like he's got some sort of, you know, problem or has been hit in the head really hard with something and isn't a face looking Yeti character. It was very predictable that something like this would come in the winter season, being season 7, appealing to the winter and Christmas theme. However, I don't feel like it was formatted in the way that I would actually like to wear a Yeti styled skin, and for that reason that's why he's in the number 7 spot. Not a particularly stand out skin because he's not cool looking and not everybody will be like, oh my god, that skin's so cool, I really want to rock that. It will literally be something that they wear to not take the game too seriously, or something that they're thrown just for fun with his funny facial expressions and stuff like that. So that's why he's in the number 7 spot, the Trog Ice Yeti skin. In the runner-up position for our top 5 today, coming in at the number 6 spot, we have the Onesie skin. Now the Onesie skin by all means is a really cool looking skin, however I feel like we've already seen the lifetime hype of this come and go before it was even released in the season 7 battle pass. It got leaked ages ago, literally halfway through or towards the start of season 6 even, and now we've only just seen it be implemented into the game, and obviously we've already seen other Durburger like cosmetics like the Beef Boss, and due to this late implementation of this skin I feel like it's largely hindered the spotlight of people wearing it and obviously people being, you know, hyped to unlock it and stuff in the battle pass, which is why it cranks down to the runner-up position in the number 6 spot for today's list. So kickstarting the final top 5 slots of today's list, is the Powder Girl Skier skin. Now this skin, I mean, it was predictable in terms of the outfit, obviously being prepared for this iceberg hitting the map and predominantly changing like a third of it into a snowy area. We have a girl dressed up in obviously skiing equipment and stuff like that, but what are those shoes? I mean, I don't want to say I like them, I just think it makes the skin stand out more, and obviously a lot of people, you know, notice that about the skin and ultimately remember it for these new additional kind of shoe features. I mean, do we ever notice shoes or the feet area of a skin? I don't know, but definitely with this one. And honestly, it's really clean in terms of like, I like the structure of girl skins anyways, because usually you see like all the pros rocking girl skins because they say, oh, it's skinnier than the guys and stuff like that, but I just generally am biased towards the girl skins. But it's very clean, and obviously it's not too overkill and screaming in your face. I'm a skier, I'm meant for cold environment, and like having all these like dangly bits and everything hanging off here and there. It's kind of like mysterious with the coat going over her mouth and everything like that, and ultimately I think this is the one skin that will be remembered to represent this kind of seasonal event of Christmas or winter that we're going through right now, that ultimately summarises Season 7 in the future of Fortnite yet to come, and obviously to grow more popular and prosper throughout the years to come, because it won't go anywhere for a long time, this game, and ultimately the skins that even come into the game right now may be considered OG one day, especially the Battle Pass skins, because you cannot obtain them past the season once the season ends. Up next, taking the number 4 spot by a storm, is Sergeant Winter. The initial look of this skin, honestly just a badass Santa Claus that's obviously gone to war or something like that, and they've really reflected the kind of warrior symbol of Fortnite when you're actually going into Battle Royale with the Santa Claus actual character very, very well. This is honestly a really cool looking skin, even without the progressive styles. However, the progressive styles are ultimately what makes it so deserving of the number 4 spot. So we have 2 additional progressive styles to this character, or should I say changeable styles, to be honest, because it doesn't look like the skin is progressed or updated or upgraded in any way. It's just different styles to this actual base skin. So firstly we have this Santa Claus toy head, and then for the next one after that we unlock is kind of a reindeer llama headed skin, but obviously fitting the structure and kind of overview skin of the Sergeant Winter basic form. Honestly, it's hard to pick a favourite out of the 2 changeable style ones, but they're really cool looking and really unique, and especially the llama skin is something we've wanted to see in a simplistic form in Fortnite Battle Royale right now. Just basically the normal llama head, not like DJ Yonder being a llama DJ, and I definitely think they've delivered really well here in designing it in the Christmas theme. Emerging into our top 3, in the number 3 spot of today's list, we have the Max Stage Zenith skin. Now, this skin, I mean, the normal base form reminded me of the Dire skin in its normal form. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them things that you don't look at the skin and think it's going to be all that awesome when it's upgraded, and then the drastic change comes of it being a wolf for the Dire skin, and now this time a really badass looking winter character. Obviously mysterious in the sense that it's kind of like a Cyclops, because obviously we just have the light where the eyes would be on a normal character or skin, and the upgradable styles allow so many colour combinations that work really well, and overall the outfit is clean once it's fully upgraded to the max stage, and I definitely would say that this is honestly deserving in every way to be the stage 5 or max stage or whatever tier 100 skin in the Season 7 Battle Pass. I'm just saying, it makes that drastic transformation, it's really cool at the end, and obviously everybody is going to want to unlock all selectable colour changes and styles to this skin. In the runner-up position for today's list, in the number 2 spot, we have the tier 100 skin, the Ice King. Now, this by all means is one of my favourite looking skins of all time in Fortnite, but not above the number 1 position that I'm going to get into in a minute. So why is this the number 2 spot if it's one of my favourites? Well, it really establishes dominance as something that you unlock at a really high tier, and obviously something that's to be feared of when you come across one of these in game. Despite that, it's really badass and almost looks like the kind of dad of Raven, the Raven skin or whatever, and clearly shows its king-like character with the kind of things coming out of his head area and stuff like that. A very mysterious character with glowing eyes with seemingly like, I don't know, drooping light to signify that he's evil or whatever. I really don't know, but it's honestly kind of eerie to look at, just dead in the face. And if you actually go in replay mode, zooming on the face, it's no character behind it, it's just this mythical character. Honestly, the overall design to it they've perfected in my opinion, but I don't think, since the selectable styles don't add anything actually to the character in terms of new cosmetical areas, that it's deserving of the number 1 spot. So what skin have I hinted at throughout the entire video that's going to be in this list, but I haven't shown yet? That's right, if you guessed it, it is the tier 1 fully upgraded Link skin. Essentially here we've got a Black Panther skin, which has been wanted not only in Fortnite for a while now, but everybody's been making concepts of it, and finally we've got basically a Black Panther skin essentially, but it doesn't have to be black. Obviously we have selectable styles of colour combinations or just different colours and stuff, and honestly, even like the animations going on with the character, just everything about it refines it to being worthy of the #1 spot. A very clean character. Everybody seems to prefer the female characters anyways over the male skins. I'm not being sexist there, that's just what I've heard of friends and other people in the community, but yeah, it's definitely my favourite skin in Fortnite Season 7's Battle Pass, and definitely deserving because of the progression made from this social justice warrior girl all the way to this badass Black Panther that seemingly doesn't care about anything but literally hunting its prey, that being your enemies in Battle Royale. Honestly, it just baffles my mind so much that I couldn't put it anywhere but the #1 spot. So that concludes today's list of ranking all the cosmetics within the Season 7 Battle Pass from worst to best, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to slap a like on today's video down below to show your appreciation and support to the channel and this particular video. Make sure to share it with friends, and also let me know your particular personal lists in the comment section down below of ranking all cosmetics from worst to best within the Season 7 Battle Pass. Hopefully I can see you guys sticking around on the channel in my future videos, obviously when you comment down below to give me feedback or just generally say something nice. And with that being said, I just want to thank all you guys for the recent support on the channel overall. It's been phenomenal and we're nearly at 80,000 total subscribers. Can we hit that before the end of the year? Make sure you're helping out and becoming part of this kind of little community we've got going on here by subscribing to the channel down below. I also read a ton of comments and like and reply to them, so make sure if you have anything to say, let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. One final time, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the future on my channel, and peace.